The Department of Homeland Security now says that there is a partial government shutdown that is in place as Congress did not reach a deal to fund the Department of Homeland Security by Friday's deadline. So that means most DHS employees are still working, but a lot of them are not going to get paid until lawmakers are able to fix the funding issue.
Yeah, we most recently saw this happen, and as it pertained to employees at our airports across the country. So this morning, joined by political analyst Dr. Linda Schact, she's worked for former President Jimmy Carter. Linda, good morning to you. Let's talk about the potential impacts right here in the mid-state under that heading of DHS.
Well, as you just said, almost 90% of DHS employees are going to be on the job. They won't be getting paid. And Congress is not coming back for another week. So at least for another week, you'll have employees at TSA, at FEMA, at the Coast Guard, and in ICE and Border Patrol working. ICE and Border Patrol will get paid because they have been funded in the big, beautiful bill to the tune of billions of dollars. The others will not get paid until there is a deal, and then they will get retro pay once there is a deal.
Linda, both the city and the state operate very differently than this. We know that the mayor and then the governor, they write a budget, they give a big speech, then lawmakers hash it out for a few weeks, they vote, and eventually something is passed, and then the entire government, whether it's the city or the state, is funded for a full year. There are no shutdowns. Why can't we do this on a federal level?
We can't do it on a federal level because the budget is the only place that the different parties can negotiate to get their policy requirements or their policy priorities in place. In this case, there is a majority of the American people who are with the Democrats, if we believe polls, who believe that ICE should be reined in. And that's what the Democrats are negotiating for right now. They would like to see more training so that you didn't see mass roving patrols, not de-escalating force. They'd like to see unmasked and identified federal officers instead of what we were seeing like on the streets of Minneapolis.
Linda, though, would you agree that in many ways the politicians are holding the rest of the American people hostage in a way, though, in order to get what they want, right? So everyday people who are expecting a paycheck then are the ones who suffer.
Well, I think that I'm not sure I would say hold the American people hostage when the polls themselves are saying, yes, they want something changed. What they are doing is holding those people who are going to go without a paycheck hostage for the period of time until they get a deal. I anticipate they will get a deal as soon as Congress comes back so that people will be without a paycheck for a shorter amount of time than they were during the longest shutdown, which was the last one of 43 days.
All right, Linda Schact talking to us this morning. Thank you so much, Linda, for your time. We appreciate it.